right, you want to go see Set It Off. They are headlining the Deathless Tour, bringing some friends with them. They got Crown the Empire, Caskets, and Death by Romy on the bill with them. It's going to be at the House of Blues right around the corner here, Saturday night, March the 30th. Ticketmaster.com's got everything you need to know. Want to go see Set It Off and their friends? You call her 10. You get the last pair from me this week. So good luck. 216-578-1007. 800-348-1007.
This election year,
2024,
a big year. He's committed to the real issues, like dehydrated grape supply and banana peel protocols.
this is what people care about?
Alan Cox.
On 100.7 WMMS.
These guys are coming too. Seven Dust. Oh, so good. They're doing that co-headlining run with Static X. I'll have tickets for you next week. They're playing the Agora on February the 22nd. Maybe that's not your speed. I can also set you up to see Sammy Hagar and Loverboy out at Blossom next July. Tesla is doing MGM Northfield Park on St. Paddy's Day Eve. And if you want to check out the premiere of the new movie Argyle, the new Matthew Vaughn joint, looks pretty good. Henry Cavill, Dua Lipa, yummy. Is Bryce Dallas Howard the main girl in that?
Yes.
She's the author?
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell and Bryan Cranston, Samuel L. Jackson. It's stacked. So if maybe you're not a concert person, maybe you're a movie person, I'll have those passes for you next week on the program. In a few minutes here, about 7 or 8, I'll have the last chance for you to grab some money today. $1,000 from the Buzzard bookie. So listen for that, and then we'll start up again Monday morning with RMG. Tomorrow night, we do our metal show. It is 2 hours to midnight. That's the name of it. And so we started at 10 o'clock. Kind of worked backwards on that one. And no Cavs game tomorrow night, so we'll start 10 o'clock on the dot. Me and Corey Roddick and Pat Butler. 120 minutes of nothing but metal.
Pat Butler won the fantasy football
he
league.
did?
Yeah. $700.
Wow, good
Nothing
for
to
him.
sneeze at. I had the best record, so I won 200. So that was nice, but that was would have liked that 700 too. That would have been nice.
Yeah, good for him.
Yep.
Wow, well done. So that's tomorrow night and then Sunday morning, as history dictates. The Weekend Cox.
What was that other thing on Saturday?
Saturday night?
Yeah.
The Browns game?
That's afternoon. That's at 4:30.
I mean, it'll go into the evening, I have to imagine.
Right.
And then after that, I don't know what people could do.
Oh, I do. If they're in the Canton area or want to drive to the Canton area, they could see me at the Patina Arts Center.
What time is that show?
8 o'clock. And we're probably going to hold
so
it
the game
a
will be
few
done
minutes.
by then.
It should be.
Yeah.
And I put a list of bars that are walking distance where you can watch the game and then afterwards walk over and see me do some comedy. It'll be some good stuff. Ooh, and tomorrow I should get the first look at the video from my special.
Well, good for you.
I'm excited for that.
By the way, I think it's quite presumptuous of you to know what people's walking distance is.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Some people, they go, nope, but it's just across the street. Sorry. I'm fine right where I am. Thank you very much.
BillSquire.com for those tickets.
Mary's not at that show, is she?
No, I live in New York City.
You don't want to do that tomorrow?
Did you know it's expensive here and cold and it's far to walk everywhere?
Oh, come on, man.
But there's
Why am I always the last to know?
New York City.
Parking's crazy.
Do you get like a...
That's not true. Parking's fine.
Alan, I served with a guy from Buffalo, and he made it very clear he was from Buffalo and not New York City. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of civic pride there.
There's a comic that used to do a joke. It'd be like, I'm from New York, and he was from Buffalo, and I'd be like, yeah, state. Like,
Well, that's still New York.
I know, but he'd act like, but he was trying to do like tough guy New York.
Oh,
voice,
I see.
and I was
Oh,
like,
I see.
Ugh.
I'm from Schenectady.
Yeah.
The Finger Lakes. What were you saying, Poundcake?
Oh, I forget now. My
You
bad.
sneezed or coughed or something. Your own body interrupted you.
Yeah, I forget.
You want to mess with a guy from Albany?
Listen, we do things different in Rochester.
Yeah. Upstate New York. Well, New York is New York.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say here.
Yep. Exactly.
York.
Yeah. Hey, where are you from? I'm from Syracuse.
Mary, what you should start doing is you should wear, you know how like in Cleveland, we rep Cleveland, we wear shirts that say Cleveland all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You should get, I don't know if they have any merchandise like this, but you should get some New York shirts that say New York on it.
I don't know if they have any New York-centric clothing.
You
here.
know where you should go?
Then start.
Go to New
selling
York.
it.
Go to New York Cleveland Company. I screwed it up.
Yeah,
God
New
damn
York
it.
Cleveland Company.
God
New
damn it.
York Cleveland Company.
New York Clothing Company. Ah, damn it.
Let's try right
I'll
downtown.
start the
yeah.
New York Cleveland Company.
Hey,
I'm sure there are some.
how you like Binghamton?
There's Browns backers everywhere. Are you going to go to one?
Someone texted me. Well, a comic who's from Cleveland messaged me. He was like, "Are you going to the Browns backers bar on Saturday?" And I'm like, I was thinking about it, like just to go and hang, and those are always a really fun time. But not how I'm feeling now. I'm gonna go literally as soon as I get back to my friend's apartment tonight. I'm going to
Knock
sleep
yourself
for the
out,
rest of the night.
Which friend?
My friend, her name is Emily.
Oh.
You're not going up
Oh,
anywhere
I didn't know if
tonight?
it was-
I'm not doing anything tonight.
No.
I feel like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
So.
So what is the lead time on you finding out that you have a spot?
Well,
Is it
so,
day of? Is it week of?
I think it changes, but like, so obviously I'm only passed at that one club so far, but he sent me avails for the entire month of February. So it seems like you should know a month
February.
in advance. Yeah,
Okay.
it seems like you should know a month in advance. I would assume maybe those go out the last week of January, and they're like, hey, here's all your spots for February. But then, of course, if somebody drops out or
Right.
if they're like, hey, we need someone, are you around? I'm sure that happens. But it seems to be on a monthly basis, which is kind of crazy.
But you're not getting like the 1 a.m. spots or anything like that.
I don't know yet. I might.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'll probably find out in 2 weeks. But I'm also not in a position to be turning down anything.
No, I understand.
Where it's like, yeah, I mean, I'll do a spot at 1 a.m. if that's where you can have me, you know? But for tonight, with no scheduled spots, I have a show tomorrow and a show Sunday. But I'm like, I'm going back and sleeping. I got to be up at like 8 tomorrow morning to 8:30 to sign that lease. And then
You got to sign the lease at 8:30 in the morning?
we have to
Yeah,
sign the
because
lease
they got to
at
sign before
9:30.
the lady goes. Her roommate's flying back to Indiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And they got to be in the apartment. Remember?
Right.
Yes.
She's
My
leaving at
roommate,
noon tomorrow.
She leaves at noon, yeah. So
Wow.
we have to sign the lease at 9:30, and then she's going straight to the.
Or her flight's at noon. She's not
no,
like.
her flight's at like 2,
Okay.
but it's out of Newark, so she has to leave the city
Yeah.
by like 11 a.m. or something like that.
Right.
So we're signing it tomorrow morning at
I would
9:30.
sit in Newark forever.
Right.
Wow. So you'll finally get a chance to breathe around noon tomorrow.
Well, that's why I'm not doing anything tonight. I
Right.
could go hang out and be a person, but I'm like, I'm too
No, go
way
rest.
too worn down. I'm gonna rest because I have shows the next 2 nights. I'm just gonna relax.
John Mayer's gonna be in town tonight. You're gonna miss it.
Don't do that.
She's already turning into an old lady. Don't hit
There's
her
so
with
much
that.
FOMO you don't even understand because people are constantly doing things or always having 9 spots or you're afraid you're gonna miss the hang or what.
You
Maybe
also
someone
just
famous.
got there, too.
I know. I've been here 9 days.
Yeah.
So, but
You've
if
done
I
a lot
felt
in 9
better-
days, though.
yeah, I'm very proud
You
of
had
myself.
the best first 9 days in New York of anybody of all my friends that have moved out there.
Well, I'm also not.
Let's hope you
messing
haven't
around,
peaked.
Dude. Yeah, my first 9 days are the best 9 days.
Right. Yeah. Well, I hope that's
Aw,
not the
don't say
case.
that.
No, that's what Alan was saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I didn't come here to mess around and
Well, neither did they.
well, no, but some people don't move seriously. Do you know what I mean? Where they're like, "Oh, I'll just stay on someone's couch until someone asks me to live with them," or like I can't tell you how many comics in my comic friends were like, "Oh, I have a buddy whose girlfriend they're moving out in March. If you want to wait for their apartment," and I'm like, "Is that an option for people to just sleep on someone else's couch for 2 months? That's insane."
You might have some trust fund comedians. Might have some
Or
trustafarians around.
that might be a situation where it's just like, hey, if I got a place to stay for 2 months, I'm going to just do it.
But I'm not comfortable with that. You're gonna stay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dirt bags that are.
That's what I mean.
There
Yeah.
are a lot of people
I'm
that
not
do that.
in the dirtbag phase of my life anymore.
No,
Right.
you got to plan everything out.
So mine was
Yeah,
like, I am
but Drunk
finding
Mayor
a
would have
place to
done
live.
that.
Drunk Mayor absolutely would have done that, but I'm not that person anymore.
Right.
I really
That's
appreciate it. Thanks.
You let me sleep here, don't be so quiet.
Throwing up on all the furniture.
Throwing up on all of the furniture.
If you're
Not
coming in
one surface unvomited on.
She probably would have found a guy to go home with and sleep on his couch or something, or shack up.
There's enough comics that I know that I don't have to put myself in danger like that. Not that all comics are safe, but.
I have money here for you. It's $1,000. Last chance today, last chance this week to win $1,000. So good luck. I hope you win.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Bills. That's bills. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Hey, Drunk Sue.
Hey, baby, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you said a word earlier called beefalo.
Yeah.
Well, I was working at a bar for quite a few years, and then we had this other girl come in at night, and she was a big girl, showing off the boobs and all that all the time. Well, anyways, one day we got in all the nuts and the peanuts and all the other stuff. Well, we was letting everybody just throw the peanut shells on the floor. Didn't think that much of it. It wasn't that big a deal. So Beefalo comes in. She comes in. She goes, "Oh, heck no." She turned right around and walked back out there. I am not working in these conditions.
So
No.
But I think you skipped over the part where your nickname for her was Beefalo.
Yeah, that was her nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she got mad because there were peanut shells on the floor.
All over the floor. I mean, talking clear back to the pool table.
Yeah.
They were all over the place, under the tables and everywhere. And we thought it was funny. Well, she got mad, and I didn't want to work all night till 2:00 in the morning.
It would have been
So
it would have been her
up.
it would have been her responsibility to clean up all the peanut shells.
No, but it was just fun. We were all having fun in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So anyway, she stormed off and went out the door and slammed the door. And I looked at the guys. I go, "Well, that's the worst case of mad cow disease I've ever seen."
She did it. You know, a beefalo is an animal, Sue.
Well, you know what? I'll take a cow.
I'm with you. I'll take.
I mean, if a frog tastes like chicken, just give me chicken.
But there's no chicken. Well, there's just frogs.
I like chicken.
So you got the mad cow line off, and did you get a laugh?
No, she came back an hour later to see if it was cleaned up.
Was it?
All right. She was.
It was.
Okay. Did you tell her what you said?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay. I don't know how tight you guys were. I don't know if she had a good sense of humor about it, or.
No.
So she wasn't aware that your
She was
nickname for her was
cranky.
Beefalo because she was a big girl.
Oh, very big.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, they had to have had a nickname for you too, right?
Drunk Sue.
Even back then?
Yeah.
How long have you been Drunk Sue?
I don't know, maybe 10 years.
Oh, so not back to San
15.
Diego.
Oh, no, this was not in San Diego. This was here in town.
Yeah, okay. All right. What are you doing this weekend, Drunk Sue?
As little as possible, other than some football.
Yeah. Staying indoors. It's pretty nasty out there.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't feeling too good the last couple of days. I don't know if I got a stomach flu or what I got. But
Well, there's something going around. You know what might make you feel better? Going to see Bill Squire tomorrow night right in your backyard there in Canton
She already said she doesn't want to go.
Yeah,
at the
I
Purina
know,
Sports Complex.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be all good if I didn't have to have cataract surgery and they want a $206.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're burying the lead, Sue. When is cataract surgery scheduled?
The 29th.
29th.
So I have to save the money because I won't get my check till next. You know what I mean?
Is
Like
it one
maybe
eye or
the
both?
2nd. I already got it done in the right eye. I need to do it in the left eye.
I see. All right. Will you have 20/20 vision after that?
Yeah.
All right.
I probably need reading glasses, to read. But
Yeah. Do you read a
I
lot?
don't care. I read a lot.
Oh, okay. Mary likes to figure them out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like Sudoku.
You read a Sudoku
That's not
puzzle.
reading, Sue.
Well, you have to have glasses to do it.
No, but
Probably.
it's puzzle book.
Yeah.
That is. It is
I
a
like
puzzle book. Gotcha. Okay. Understood. All right. Well, good. Well, enjoy the
I
weekend,
like to
Sue.
read.
Okay, good.
All right, you guys take care. I love
All
you
right.
guys.
Love you too. There's Drunk Sue. Reading her Sudoku. Who could blame her, Craig? Well, she wants nothing to do with going to see Bill.
Dude, she can't see me.
It's
She got
insulting. Yeah, she got cataracts.
That's all right.
Come on. Was that when your eye's all cloudy? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's.
And they pop them out?
I have no idea.
I think they take your eyeballs out. They put them off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
right? They work on them there.
Eye for an eye. That's where that
and
saying
then
came from.
put them back in. Yes. Biblical era surgeons.
You just take some homeless person's eyes and they swap them out.
Mm-hmm. Mary is talking about getting an old lady pull cart and staying in tonight. She might as well buy a babushka.
I will. At this point, I don't care, man. Judge me all you want.
Full
Listen,
babushka.
I think when people are feeling under the weather or not 100%, you do revert into like,
Yeah, you want to be cozy.
You want to be
and-
cozy. You want to feel like an
Yeah.
old lady.
I want soup so bad.
Right. You want to have an Afghan around you. Blanket,
Yes.
not the dog. And, yeah.
Dude,
Soup.
The
What
girl
about
I'm-
dog soup?
No dog soup.
Oh.
The girl I'm staying with, she keeps her apartment so cold. Last night it was 61 degrees
Jesus
in
Christ.
this apartment. Today
That's
when I
even cold
left,
for us. Yeah, that's,
dude, today when I left it was 65.
Why?
I
It's
was
like 14 degrees out.
they just put blankets on. But
Is
I
it
have
to
no
save
idea.
money?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's like, we're not cold, and I'm like, it's like last night I slept in sweatpants, like big
is
thick
she a
socks.
beefalo?
No, she's not a beefalo. That's the crazy thing. Big thick socks, a hoodie with like my hood up. It was cold, man.
That's how you slept.
Yeah.
I mean, we sleep with the windows open, but
Open or cracked.
open.
That's crazy.
Bedroom windows are all
That's
open.
too much.
Yeah. But then, we're cuddled up, and if I get hot,
Well, and that's the thing. She has a husband, so they're like in bed together, and their dog sleeps
Yeah.
with them. So I'm like, the
Yeah.
three of them are probably fine.
sure. You can't climb in with them?
Probably could ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brian keeps referring to them as my throuple. It's like, is your throuple home? They're out of town this weekend, actually.
Ooh, are you going to get
Ooh.
into, you going to have him drive
Jack
out?
time.
Yeah.
He's not going to drive out, but
He's not?
we do have FaceTime plans.
All right.
Sunday, yes.
Yep.
Touch my
Where's his face going to be? Is it Jack time?
It will be.
Oh, okay.
We've done that once already.
Yep.
Pretty hot, to be honest with you. I've never done that before.
Well, good for
So-
you. Congratulations.
Uncompetable.
Well, not uncompetable, but it'll do.
Uncompetable.
For while we're in different states, it'll serve its purpose.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a mold?
No, I didn't get a mold.
A mole. Oh,
Before
like,
you leave, like, I
clone
need
your bone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
They
didn't
make
do
those for
anything like
ladies now too.
That would be
Match your snatch. They made the.
that.
I didn't make that up. That's what they're called.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been
That's
around for
great.
like 15 years, 15, 20 years.
That's funny.
I had a-
Mattress.
with all the Amazon gift cards I got for Christmas, I was like, well, what can I buy with this? So one, I bought a steering wheel lock for my car now.
Oh, yeah.
But
Good investment.
I had some money left over, and I was like, I hear people rave about these, vibrating butt plugs. Like, I was like, I wonder, should I get one? I was like, I don't want to buy it and then just be disappointed. So I called a friend of mine that I knew would give me some advice.
Give you
So
a good review.
So he's out skiing. He's at dinner. I call him. I said, hey, I'm thinking about getting like a electric butt plug. What do you? He's like, oh, I'll just send you a couple links. He was like, I'll send you a couple.
He's like,
links.
I'm on speaker at dinner with my parents, you
Literally-
dummy.
He literally did not care at all. He was just like, this one. He went over the features. He was like, and this one, it actually intensifies and it increases 2 inches while it's like inserted.
Whoa.
I was
It
like, okay.
grows?
Like Pete Davidson, it expands.
He said it thrusts. It has a pulsating whatever. He was like, and it thrusts and it rises 2 inches while it's
That's
inserted.
crazy.
I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah, I'll send you a couple links. Don't worry. He's like, in between bites, he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I was like, I knew calling you would be a good idea.
You know what's funny is that I plan, obviously I didn't bring all my stuff with me, right? So I'm only here for a few weeks and then I'll bring all my stuff in February. And when Brian and I were, messing around the first time, he was like, do you have like a toy with you? I was like, no, I didn't bring one because I didn't think I was going to need it in 3 weeks that I'm here or 4 weeks that I'm here.
New York's a city of opportunity. Go
Well,
buy 'em.
I've looked up like sex shops. They are surprisingly hard to find here. Like I was like, oh, they'll be everywhere. And they're definitely not. Like not every neighborhood has one. Or maybe they're just not on Google Maps.
Well, yeah, it's not 1976 anymore.
Someone's house.
But I thought that there would be like, oh, that'll be something that's super easy to find.
I think they're
Go
mostly
to Christopher Street.
Well, that's when you're in the city. Yeah, but I mean, like, it used to be 42nd Street, but they cleaned that up a long time ago. But it's mostly chains now, like everything else.
Yeah. So that I thought
The
that
mom
was
and pop sex
Especially
shops.
Astoria, that area is not going to have them.
no, nothing. It's all Greek families out
Yeah.
by where I am. There's like 2 not far from the station, but one is like I'd have to take a subway to get to it, and the other one's like a 15-minute walk. Where I was like, I don't know why I expected there to be like a ton of sex shops here.
Are you going to let Brian speak Greek?
He can say whatever he wants.
No. It's,
Hey, baklava!
Oh, no, it's via the phone. How would that? No, we're not doing that.
Speak Greek. Hey.
What does that mean?
Grab my grape leaves.
it's just code for butt stuff.
You should know,
Oh.
Poundcake.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
know.
knew history at all.
People cut right to the chase. They literally will say the words. I think I like it better that way. I don't like innuendos.
He doesn't want anybody
Well, that-
trying to confuse him.
That was when people would put ads in on like Craigslist and in papers and stuff. They'd be like, speaks Greek.
yeah,
Wink,
down
wink.
with it.